Hi guys, welcome. Thanks for coming on. Just want to go through a few things. Me and Tanya went to the UK UFUN event on Saturday, and we picked up some really good points and stuff about the business, what's coming. So through the webinar, we're going to go through what we picked up on Saturday, tell you all, keep you up to date with everything that's going on. First of all, I'm going to start from the shopping website. So the shopping mall website is ubtmall.com. This is what the UTOKENs are actually for. And so what you do with your tokens, you'll be able to go on there. It's like an eBay basically. You go on there, you can barter for things and stuff like that. And with your tokens, obviously you can buy and sell goods on there as well. So it's a really good idea to earn more tokens as well for yourself and stuff. Next we've got a UK tower. You might have seen the UFUN tower coming up in, all over Asia. We've actually got one being built in Canary Wharf. That is going to be our little hub for us to come to the seminars there, training there and everything like that, they were saying, so that'll be good. When it's going to be built yet though, I'm not too sure. So we'll keep you up to date with that when we get all the dates. We've got okay. So you might have noticed, guys, as well, just going through my notes here from Saturday, that there's a thing called S points in the back office. Basically, what it is, when you sign up with your points, them points are you get the same equivalent of S points with your tokens, but at the minute, you know, the bottles of water that we're providing for the charity and stuff, that is your S points, and for the minute we don't get S points. So just so you're aware, if you might have seen that and seen volume on a few comp plans, S point 500 or whatever it is, you won't get them for the time being. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. Okay. Next we've got the ball. Yeah, so when you want to log in as well, I'm not sure if many people know this, it's www.utokens.com. That will take you to your back office and you can go in through there. We'll give you a little demonstration of that in a bit. Obviously, this is digital currency, which is absolutely huge at the moment, and obviously within a year, 2 years time, it'll be even bigger with this blowing up, like Bitcoin, massive, there's a few others. But with UTOKEN, it's definitely going to be one for the future. Like we've got a 22% gold reserve. We're backed by banks. We're pledged by banks. We've got Pacific Asia financing. We've got a fiduciary that actually handles all the money as well, which is absolutely amazing because that's based in Basel as well, where all the guidelines for money and everything is based. So that's where our headquarters for the fiduciary are based. So that's a really good little point for selling to people as well. That we've got the backing of a reserve fund for this as well, which, in other words, we can't lose money. If you want to sell your tokens, you have to sell them at the price they're at for the day or higher. Okay. We've got so the tokens can only increase. You can't lose money. We've also got trust funds UFUN trust funds coming out, so we'll be able to bank with the trust funds and set ourselves up with that, which is amazing as well. That will help us a lot with the money that we're going to be earning from here. Obviously, it's good. The more effort we put in, the more money we're going to earn on this as well. It's a great opportunity. So what we're going to do, we'll go on to show you the comp plan as well. Not too sure if many people understand it. And then Tanya's going to walk you through that and explain it all for you. All right, so 2 seconds, I'll get it out.
Well, Mark, sorry, Andrew was doing that. I'm just going to remind us that we've also got the Marina Resort and Spa that they've invested in. So that's for real estate property, and then we've got the marble mining as well. So all of these are their tangible assets that they've got, and they do O2O, which is online to offline, and they do member to member. So they're keeping it all within UFUN, and UFUN's not just online, it's also offline. So for instance, there's many places which will be coming into the Western world as well. You've got certain stores that start to say that they're accepting the UTOKEN, and they'll have the symbol. And likewise online, you've got certain places that are starting to show the symbol for UTOKEN. But that's already really well established in Asia, but it's starting to show up in United States, things like that. So that's what we've got extra on top. You've got the comp plan, Joby?
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
Have we got... okay, I'll just start. So basically, guys, for the 1 star, that's $500. All of these have 15% added on. The 15% that gets added on is because we don't pay any monthly fees. So these percentage rates go towards the company. It's what helps us get paid from all our different levels. So every package, apart from the 5 star, which is $50,000, is has the 15% added on. So can I just see the comp plan again, Martin? Joe Beckett saying Martin.
Can I see it?
I was seeing Peter's lovely face. That's what I was seeing. Okay, so basically, we get for the 1 star, we have to pay $575, and we get 400 U points. So it's gone back onto Peter again. I don't know why.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, it's back.
Right. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. So yeah, 400 U points. The U points is what we use to take to the exchange, and we exchange them for U tokens. Each U point is worth $1. As Joby said about the S points, we're not getting those at the moment. They are worth $1, and when we do get them in the future, they will be for shopping. So basically, S stands for shopping, but we're not getting those right now. On the 1 star, we get, for referrals, we get 7%. So every person we bring in, we get 7%. And the development bonus, we get 7%, but the maximum that we can get is $500 per day. So referral bonus, if you bring someone in every day, you can get that daily on your new referrals. And development bonus, so development is your referrals starting to bring in people as well. So what you have to weigh up here is a 1 star, maximum you can earn is $500 per day. The management bonus pays 3 levels deep, and that again is basically what's going on in your downline and the management side, and again gets paid daily. And we get paid, everyone gets paid 3%, but depending on your level is how many levels deep you can go. Also for the 1 star, we don't get the global turnover incentive bonus. If we move on to the 2 star, that costs $1,000. So with the 15%, that's 1150, and we'd get 850 U points, which is roughly about, just say, 6,500 U tokens. Referral bonus, that starts going up to 8%, and the development bonus, that also goes up to 8%. But now you can earn a maximum of $1,000 per day. Again, on the management bonus, we still get the 3%, but now you can go down 4 levels. Okay, so there's now starting to be a difference. What we'll also point out is you can upgrade at any time. But if you want to upgrade, you have to pay the full amount of the price of the package you want to go to. If we go to the 3 star, that's $5,000. I can't. Does anyone remember what that is with the 15% on? Don't worry.
5,750, Daniel.
Thank you, darling.
5,750.
Yeah, so 5,750. You just put it back up for me, Joby.
Still there. I haven't touched it.
Okay. We get 4,500 U points. Again, we exchange those for U tokens. But now our referral bonus goes up to 9%. And the development bonus again goes up to 9%. And now you can get a maximum of 5,000 per day. So it's worth comparing these to see if you're a builder, especially, and you know you're going to build on this and bring people in, then you might either want to consider going at a high rate in the beginning, or telling your new prospects that, or upgrading to that amount as quickly as you can. The management bonus again is 3%, but now you're going on 5 levels deep, and you also have the chance to go into the global turnover, and you can get 1% if all of your 7 positions have been activated within 30 days. And we'll come back to the CTI later. 4 star, it's $10,000 for the package, again with the 15%, and you now get 9,500 U points. Again, they're worth $1 each. which you then exchange in the for UTOKENs. Referral bonus now goes up to 10%. Again, it's paid every day. Development bonus is 10%, but now you get a maximum of 7,000 per day. Management bonus is 3%, but now you can get paid on 6 levels deep, so you're really starting to go down how many levels of what's going on activity. With the GTI, you now get a chance to get 2%, again, if your 7 positions are activated in 30 days, and we'll go back to that. And then we've got the 5-star, which is the $50,000, doesn't have the 15% added on. You will get 50,000 U points, so that's absolutely huge amount of UTOKENs that you can get for that. 12% referral bonus. Development bonus goes to 10%, but now you can earn a maximum of 10,000 per day. And the management bonus again is 3%, but now you can go 7 levels deep. And the GTI, 3% you can get if you've got 7 positions activated. So what we're looking at here is the different levels, and me and Martin have learnt some tactics on Saturday, and Peter as well, of maybe talking to prospects that are coming in and establishing whether they're going to want to be passive or whether they want to be a builder, and how strong a builder they can be. And some people are only ever going to be able to come in at the level they can financially, but if they have got some more money to play with and they really know that they can build this well, they may want to consider coming in you know, at a slightly higher level than the 1-star. Wouldn't you agree, Joby, on that one?
Yes, definitely. The more you can start with, the better. Obviously, it's up to you what you can afford with.
Yeah.
That's the catch-22 there, unfortunately. But
yeah.
Once you're in, I've upgraded again today. I've done a package today, and I wish I'd have done it when I started, to be honest.
John's just kindly pointed out to me that also throughout the month of January, up until the 31st of January, anyone that's coming with a new package or upgrading to another package will get 10% extra UTOKENs added onto their amount. So that's a really good incentive that we can use throughout this month. So it's a great incentive. Which part should we go on to? Oh, what I'd like to also say as well is completely gone off my head. Oh yes, if you do come in at a lower package, you can use your earnings from the back office. It doesn't have to be from your own pocket. If you've earned, say, $1,000 in the back office, you can actually use that towards upgrading to another package. So I quite like that feature, so you can use some earnings. Okay, so basically, I just wanted to talk about that CTI. Basically, it's the global turnover investment, and what that means is when, if you can see there, it says position 1. Just imagine that's you. Positions 2 to 7 are all in grey, but they've got your username on them, and basically they stay there for you to activate if you want to within 30 days. Now, we don't know exactly how true this is, but we have been told that if you can't afford, if you really wanted to utilise those, but you can't afford to come in at the 3-star because they're saying you have to be 3-star minimum on all of those 7 positions, sorry, then come in at the 575 on each one just to get them activated, because we were told on Saturday if you do not activate them by the 30 days, apparently they get removed, so they just disappear. So anybody, this is really for somebody that wants to be passive or someone that wants to be a builder and also wants to take advantage of this. So we have been told you could come in at the 1-star, which gets them activated, and then upgrading them when you're ready. But if anyone's coming to this and they've got money to put in, they're not a builder but they want to be passive and they want to make the most of it, this is what you can tell them if they wanted to come in, and that they could even go 3, depends on what they've got, but 3, 4, 5-star. And again, depending on which level you come in, is how much bonus, 1 to 3% of the daily revenue global turnover incentive. So that's really for people that want to come into this passively, and then also on top earn from their UTOKENs as well as they increase in price. So there are 4 bonuses for UFUN members. We've got the referral bonus, which is anywhere between 7 and 12%. We've got the development bonus, anywhere between 7 and 10%. We've got the management bonus, which is 3%, depending on what level, you can either go 3 to 7 levels down, and then obviously if you want to take advantage, you can go into the GTI as well. So just to recap, with the referral bonus, you can get paid that every single day. Obviously, you don't get paid every day if you don't bring anyone in, so it'll be on new referrals, but you have the opportunity to get paid every day on that. How this is calculated, it's 80% of the package is used for your bonus calculations, and 20% of your total money that you invest will be paid by UTOKENs. So 20% is going to go to UTOKENs, and 80% is going to go into your bonus wallet. So basically, quick calculation there. So just say your bonuses, you've come at the $5,000 level, they'll times that by 80%, which would give you $4,000. Then they'll take the $4,000 and they would times that at the 8%, because they're talking about a 2-star here. They would times that at 8%, which would give you $320. So that's how you would calculate how much you're going to get for referral, depending on what level you are as well. Scroll up, Jeremy. So the development bonus will be rewarded between 7 and 10%, depends on your membership level for one, and the bonus is based on the point volume of your entire team, of your PV between your left and your right team legs. So your development is your binary, what's going on in your binary. So what we want you to do is, yes, you will have a spillover leg, and that spillover leg is you're going to start seeing a lot more binary volume go into that. So basically, if you've got somebody come in and they're quite passive, you'll probably want to put them into your spillover leg. If you've got someone come in and they're a really strong builder, you would want them on the leg that isn't getting spillover, so it's going to help you grow that leg. You will always get paid on the lesser leg, so what you want to try and do is keep those balanced. So if you've got 20,000, say, on your left and only 2,000 on your right, you're actually leaving money on the table. So you want to try and bring those together, so like 20,000 and 18,000, one on the left, one on the right. But you will notice that one of your legs is going to get the spillover, and especially as this team's developing, you're going to notice that a lot more, and it will be your other side. And I think it's going to be different for everybody else. Someone's going to have a left leg to build, and other people are going to have the right leg to build, depending on what side of the tree that you've come in from the person you've signed up with. So yes, that's important to really take notice of, is balancing up that binary, because you always get paid on the lesser leg, and you don't want to leave money on the table that you're not getting paid for. Okay. So your management bonus, you'll be awarded 3%, and it depends on your membership level. And so the bonus is based on the development bonus of your direct referrals and their referrals, and it goes down 3 to 7 levels. So it gives an example. If you're a 2-star, you can earn 3% of the development bonus of your direct referrals. If you have 2 direct referrals, 3% of the development bonus from both of them. So this is level 1, and you're eligible to earn 3% from development bonus of their referrals, the next 3 levels. So what it says is, deep level 1, you have 2 referrals. On deep level 2, both of them have 2 referrals each. That means 4 people. And on deep level 3, these 4 people have 2 directs. Then that makes 8 people. And on deep level 4, these 8 people have 2 directs each. So you now got 16 people. So that's where you can earn the 3% on if you are a 2-star, and so on. So ideally, we all want to try and get up to 5-star. And we can go 7 levels deep, and that can come in time as you're earning in your back office as well. So the global turnover incentive, again, is 1 to 3%, has to be 3-star minimum. All 7 spots have to be activated. We have been told you can activate them with the 1-star. Obviously, you won't be eligible for the GTI, but you've activated them, and they can't take those spots away from you. I did write to Jameson, and I asked him what was best to do here, and he said, if you're going to be passive, take advantage of this GTI. If you know you're a builder, try to find a way to get to one of the higher levels as soon as possible, so you can get more money being paid every single day. JB, correct me if I'm wrong, but did they say that if you're a 3%, on the GTI that you're looking at about an extra 1,200 a week coming in.
Yeah, that's
Something around that, wasn't it?
yeah. I haven't got it written down.
Yeah.
Very familiar. Yeah.
So, you know, we know these are one-time payments for each position, and obviously that would continue, so it would be valuable over a period of time. If you know you're a really good builder, then we want to aim for the higher packages and then try and get as much, you know, be allowed as much money per day that we can have as well. Okay, Joby?
That is it.
That's it.
That's it for the plan.
Sorry, hon.
That's it for the comp plan. But is it right if I share that exciting news as well?
Yeah, go on, my darling, yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, so can everyone see this still?
Yep, that's great.
Yeah. So UTOKEN adjusted when not many people you knew and stuff. You might not have heard this. We only found this out the other day. That when it gets to actually $1, it's going to split by 10, and then it'll go back down to 10 cents a token. So what this means, if you've got 10,000 tokens at $1, and then it splits down to 10 cents, you can have 100,000 tokens and then build again. They also said the best time to sell is when it's just about to hit $1, because they reckon loads of people buy at $1 because they know it's going to split down and then build up again. So lots of people come in with big money and buy at $1. So always keep that in mind as well. As for me, when I heard this, it really changed the game a bit, because I thought it was just going to grow and grow and grow like Bitcoin and the others, and just get on the NASDAQ and grow and be worth a lot of money. But with this, it's actually going to be worth more money, because it's going to be 10 times the amount of tokens you've got and more leverage for your money. So the one-time payment, lifetime income, they said. Absolutely amazing. So,
Yeah, because people were thinking, well, what happens if they never go over $1? Because they're not going to go over $1. And
no.
so, like, me and Joby look at each other thinking, well, what happens then? And then they start to explain it, and we were like, well, who's going to want to buy at $1? And when they explained it, all the members want to buy them at $1 because they know they're going to get 10 times the value. So if you're selling 10,000, you're getting $10,000 for your 10,000 UTOKENs, but they're now getting 100,000 UTOKENs, and they're going to sit back patiently and wait for the next, whether it's 6 months or 9 months, for that 1 to 10 split. And now they've got 100,000. Well, wait till it gets to the $1. So now they've got $100,000. And if they wanted to, they could say, well, I want to cash in $50,000 of them. I'm going to keep 50,000 in UTOKENs. I'm going to wait for them to get to $1 again. Sorry, no, I'm now going to have the 1 to 10 split. All of a sudden, they've got 500,000 UTOKENs. So can you see that? And then they wait for the 500,000 UTOKENs to again go up to the $1, and all of a sudden they've got 500,000. So it's absolutely incredible. And what's more incredible is you can have more than one position. So there's some strategic things that me and Joby can tell you what people are doing. And basically, that what they're doing is they're finding a way, or they're building up to the 5-star package. And then they're going and buying themselves another position, and they're actually putting that position as a 5-star package if they can afford it, or 3-star, but more higher level. And they're putting it in their down now, and when someone is struggling, so maybe it's just kinking their binary a little bit, and they're placing them under that person to help their own binary. It's going to come back up to them anyway, because with that management, with the binary, that's infinity. It doesn't stop at a level. It goes on to infinity. So if you've got 500,000 BB on one side of 500, that's incredible. It doesn't just stop at 200 or 100,000 BB. It just goes on for infinity. So they're coming in, and there's people that are buying position after position after position at the 5-star level. So they're then maxing out at $10,000 per day on multiple positions. So not only can you earn that way, and from the binary and from the management bonus, but also how your UTOKENs are then got the 10-to-1 split. And me and Joby were just like, oh my God, we were just flabbergasted, weren't we?
Yeah, love it. It got me even more excited.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
I know. Right,
I'm just going to put the screen back up. Right. So, does anyone have any questions? unmute your. Why is it not unmuting? Can't unmute anyone.
Okay.
2 seconds, guys. Martin, you on?
I just unmuted myself there, Joby.
Everyone just unmute yourself if you've got any questions.
Well, you covered it pretty well. So probably the main question I've got is what Tanya was explaining there, the 6 positions that we've got underneath us. So they're going to disappear within 30 days if we've not filled them.
That's what we were told, and we were told that by Umesh Rana and his guy that they've been in it for about 4 months, and they said to us, if you can't activate them, and it's supposed to be with the Freestar, then they just disappear. The reason I was asking is because Jodie, one of her downline, wanted to invest some more money, and so we were trying to work out it was better for him to have 1 2-star or 2 1-stars, and of course all I was thinking about was in his own reserve spots, but it was pointed out to us that unless he couldn't activate all 7 or the 6 beneath him, they were going to disappear. So it was best for him to actually put that as buy himself another position beneath himself. So yeah, we've been told if you can't activate them after 30 days, they disappear. And these guys have been in it for about 4 months. Right.
Well, for example, what if you could only afford? Right. Say you come in at 2-star, a 2-star position, and you're like, right, I want to buy up 2 positions. So I take it only another 4 of them disappear. You keep those 2 positions.
That I don't entirely know. I think they would think there's no point you putting them there unless you have them in your own normal downline rather than the reserve spots. I believe those. Am I right, Joby? Those reserve spots are supposed to be for the GTI bonus.
Yeah, that's it. As soon as you fill them up, then you're on the GTI. But I personally, obviously, if you've got the money, I would do it. But I personally think just buying another position is good enough as well, because then you can balance out your binary as well.
If you look at it this way, in order to get the GTI, each spot, including your main one, has to be 3-star. That's 5,000. That's 35,000 in total. If you could do it, you might as well find the extra money to get to the 5-star, so you can actually earn $10,000 per day. But that's if you're a builder. That's if you can actually do something with the business side. If it's someone's passive, if it's someone's passive, then that would be the wrong advice for them. But they still had the money to put in, then you would tell them about the reserve spots, because that's how they're going to make more money. Obviously, one from their UTOKENs, but from getting the extra bonus.
So if you've not got the initial money to fill those 6 spots with 3 stars, you're better just building your main position.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Unless you want to go and buy 1 star in each of them just to activate them, then they can't take them away from you.
Right. So that would be 3,000, roughly 3,000.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be. Yeah, you just wouldn't be eligible for the GTI bonus at that point. You'd have to upgrade again. But of course, upgrading them all, you have to upgrade to the package again from the start. I mean, the other way to look at it is, because we can buy unlimited positions, don't worry about those reserve spots at the moment, because that will come. So in time, when you are earning fantastic money, and it might even be your 3rd or 4th spot, all of a sudden those 6 spots will activate beneath anyway. But now you've been in a position where you can go for the GTI. So at the moment, I don't think we need to really worry. If you haven't got that sort of money to put in, I wouldn't worry about it. I'll just focus on building and even buying yourself up positions beneath yourself rather than the reserve spots.
Right. So you can buy positions underneath yourself anyway.
Yeah, that's what I've done today, Mark.
Anywhere in your downline.
That's what I've done today. I bought a position and I'm going to put it under myself.
Right. So you can do that.
Yeah, what I'm going to have that as my as a passive position, and then I'll give it spin over. So I put it on my spin over league.
Right, cool. You maybe need to show me that later, exactly what you've done, Joey.
Yeah, no worries. As soon as I get the tokens through, I'll show you.
Right.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I have a question that's not about the specifics of UTOKEN, but in general. I mean, I understand that it's backed by gold and other commodities, marble and things, but what market force is predicting that this is going to keep splitting every 9 months? It's still subject to currency. It's still subject to market forces.
Yeah.
they're expecting it to always outperform the dollar 10-1 every 6 to 9 months.
Well,
Where's the
there's a-
algorithm? What, you know, how do they figure that out?
They don't predict a time frame. If that's been made clear, they don't predict a time frame, but they believe within the next 2 years it's going to split at least probably another 2 times.
Gotcha.
But there's the big China summit as from tomorrow until the 10th, and apparently some big announcements that's going to be made there. Not entirely sure how correct this is, but it's something to do with China accepting the UTOKEN as part of their currency.
Right, yeah, I heard, so I saw some stuff about that.
Yeah.
That would certainly help. I was just wondering I know how it's performed so far,
Yeah.
and it's great, and I was just wondering, you know, I'm no expert in it, what was really driving this currency to be more valuable than other currencies.
What happens is, Jeff, what I read the other day is what I told you as well, when all the currency at that particular price is sold, then it goes to the next price and it moves up. So there's only so many tokens in circulation. When all them tokens,
Right, that's what keeps the price up. That I understand. It's just a supply and demand thing. They don't flood the market like the U.S. dollar or China with cheap money. There's a limit to it because it's backed.
Yeah,
It's backed 2-1 basically, or 4-1 by gold, which is like unheard of in the modern era. To actually back a currency. That's why I understand why it's doing well.
Yeah. Well, we're actually back. We were talking about earlier. We've actually got a general who's the leader of the company, and it's backed by the royal family as well. So the royal family actually runs it, set up all the charities and stuff like that. But they're backing this as well. So that's got to say something about.
So this is Rothschild backed and Bilderberg meeting backed and stuff.
It's definitely got a general and the royal family.
That's good stuff.
They've also got all the property, haven't they? They've got all the real estate, and also they've got the shopping mall. And you know, Joby, can you remember exactly? I know they couldn't get the video to play properly because they tried several times, but the point of Alibaba, can you remember what the point was they were trying to make?
I've actually seen the video. It's basically just saying that the market he's created, that's created in the Asian and the Far East, is like they're really savvy internet online shoppers. Basically, that Alibaba done 13.9 billion in 13 hours of people spending on their site. That was just purely from people that fired in this one. It wasn't even in this, it was just purely out there. So what the point of the video was is that market loves shopping online, and so when we can tie that in with UTOKENs, they've got their own tokens, using discounts for the tokens they're going to have and stuff like that. It's going to bring a wide market of people into business.
Yeah.
So going back to what you just said a minute ago about the UFUN property, I actually go through what UFUN have got. Right? They've got UFUN Club, which is the tokens and stuff like that. UBT Mall, UBonus. They've got UFUN Property, UFUN Charity, UFUN Media, and UFUN Gold coming out as well. So there's a wide range of. It's not just about UTOKENs. There's lots going on. They're actually building the property side. They're actually building houses in Indonesia, like Bali, Phuket, Bangkok. So we actually get enough money to be able to buy a house for our UTOKENs, and you can have that as another asset that you can hold on to if you want to sell in a couple of years' time. Price-wise, it's got more money that way as well. There was actually talking the other day at the event as well. If you used to buy a house and split the cost of the house, you get an extra $20,000 worth of tokens for getting the house. That $20,000 worth of tokens is worth a lot of money. That's if you want to just go in and buy one of the properties, you get that extra bonus for doing that.
Yeah, you get 3 5-star active accounts as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs $150,000, but you get a house in the Marina Village and Spa. You get 3 5-star active accounts, plus was it an extra 20,000? Was it UTOKENs on top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when in a year's time when we're all rolling, we'll have to do that.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah. So Um, done trust funds.
Yeah, the trust funds sound interesting, don't they?
Yeah, well, obviously that's going to be a good way for us to work our money better, to be able to leverage your money better with the trust fund.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, when you're the beneficiary, you can just give yourself a loan of the money. So it's a good way
Yeah.
tax as well. It's got the celebrities and the rich do.
And then what I've got written down here, they estimate they'll be in 100 countries throughout 2015, by the end of 2015, and they'll be put onto NASDAQ in 2016. That's what we've got written down here. And did we talk about barter trade?
Yeah, sort of the half covered it a little bit. It was basically just like barter trading on the UBT mall. It's just like eBay. So you'll sell your goods and products. We give people reviews and stuff as well. So it's exactly like eBay, but just their own version. So it's very
Because you exchange your UTOKENs for goods and services, not just goods, but goods and services. But you don't, the UTOKENs aren't passed over until you either receive that service as it should be, or the item and goods in good working order, and then that's when the UTOKENs are released. So that's how that's going to work. That's called bartertrade.com.
Yeah, that's about all going to be covered, isn't it? So
Yeah.
does that help everyone?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, definitely.
Good presentation.
Thank you, Jeff.
I got it the first time through, so it was good.
It's always good. Yeah.
So yeah, so just a few strategic things that we picked up on there about, when you've got a new prospect, really let them see what they could be missing out on. Could they afford maybe the 3-star? Is the 2-star better for them than the 1-star? Are they going to be upset with you 2 weeks down the line when they realise that they should have really come as a 2-star and now they've got to pay for a 2-star on top of the 1-star? So it's best to really be informed and then work out the person that's coming in with you, whether they are going to be a builder and or whether they're just going to be passive, and then trying to explain the best possible way as passive and the best possible way as a builder, and then obviously appreciating if they can only come at 1-star, then exactly you're just guiding them and how they can upgrade, and they can always upgrade, and they can even use earnings from the back office as well. Okay.
Very good. You recorded this, Joby?
Yeah, it's been recorded.
Can we also make really, really clear, whenever you're putting anyone in your genealogy, you will see that you've got a 4 and a 7. You always put, while those 6 reserved spots are there, make sure it's always either on the left or the right, but the very outer edge of the 4 and the 7. If at some point we see those reserved spots disappear, you'll see that you've got one on your outer and one on your, one on your left outer and one on your right outer. Always make sure that outer edges never fill up the ones in the middle, because they will fall down further down your downline rather than being put where you wanted them to go. So it's always the very outer edge.
Right. Now, does everyone understand the back office as well?
Pretty much. It's I reckon just the more you get on it, the easier it gets, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I would say, as soon as you've got any U points given to you, awarded to you, go and spend them. Go and get your U tokens.
Yeah. I literally went in and bought, I don't know, I think it was only about 70 or something today, and I just went in and bought them anyway.
Yeah.
Think about it, those 70 split another 2 times, what it's worth, eh?
Of course it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, get me in. Perfect. Alright, well, I think that covers everything. Thank you for your time, everyone. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you, I suppose, in about 10 minutes in the chat room.
Thank you, everybody, for coming on.
Okay, thanks.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye, you fun people.
Bye.
Go buy your UTOKENs.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, JB.